Hey, my name is Aarzoo, and today I'm going to be trying a lot of food that I don't know people ordered for me. So this is going to be great. I've been in America for 3 years now, and I feel like I've had pretty much everything from chain restaurants to like hole-in-the-wall shops and stuff. One thing that never stops to amaze me are the portions, because they are huge. Like there's just, everything's just big, and free refills. Like in India, we don't have free refills, and I think that has a lot to do with me just being healthy in general, because I always get free refills even though I'm not supposed to, because of my health. But another thing, ice. Like, why does everybody has to drink everything with ice? Like, what is wrong with what?
My name is Kayla. I guess I would consider myself Aarzoo's best friend. One of her too. And I've known her for like 2 years, but I've had like a really solid friendship with her for about a year now.
I became friends with a lot of people right into school because, you know, I'm from India. Everybody was intrigued about the new brown girl in town, and it was great till it wasn't, and a lot of friendships started falling apart, and it was half of me, I guess, and half of the other person, and just my whole friend group, like, we all fell apart. And then I found a new friend, and my friend group is like 2 people now, which is great because I don't have to like please a lot of other people, and it's great. And I've grown a lot from when I came into freshman year to junior year, and I hope to keep growing as a person. Well, I came to America for school, and I didn't expect to. I didn't think I would ever come to America for education, and I thought I was gonna come to America for a vacation. Like, when I was 10, I always used to tell my parents, I'm like, hey, one day I'm gonna go to America, and I'm gonna like go to the Grand Canyon, I'm gonna go to New York, and all these cool places. So 3 years ago, I came to America for school, and I'm a junior in college now. Napkins, are these edible?
Are you kidding me?
And a receipt.
No, food.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Is that cinnamon?
You can have this one.
Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh, fries. I love fries. But this is good. I like these fries.
Okay.
India, I've never had flavored fries in India. These would consider flavor, right?
She kind of took me by surprise because, unfortunately, I've had, stereotypical thoughts about Indians. So I really thought she was going to show up in a sari and not have, sorry. I really thought she was going to have like this thick Indian accent, and she didn't. She took me by surprise. She's very modern, and it's weird. But, I mean, I didn't really have much to adjust to because she kind of acts just like every other American.
There's cheese, and there's lettuce and mayonnaise. Okay.
How is it?
You want to try it? It smells spicy.
Yeah, here. Your tolerance and mine is not the same. I
It's
just
the same
keep
size
dropping
fries.
everything, that's fine.
I wish there was more to this burger than just that. Is this chicken? Yeah. I buy stuff. So there's just this much lettuce. And just that much cheese. It'd be really nice if there was more of everything. But it's not terrible. It's like a glorified McDonald's. I get to visit my family once a year. I go home for the summer, and it's not a big deal. I take a flight, I go to India, live in India for a couple of months, and then come back. The funny part, or the hardest part actually coming back to America, and I always get pulled in for secondary inspection, where they kind of like ask you questions, not necessarily ask you questions all the time, but you just sit down while they check your paperwork or like go through a suitcase, and a lot of students go there. And so the first time when I was coming back from home, it kind of like threw me off, because I was just like, oh, it's an easy breeze. Like, the first time I came to America was with my family, and it was like easy, and I got in like right through, and it was fine. But coming back by myself. I was thrown into secondary inspection, and I came earlier than I was supposed to for school, and so there was no one at school. We had to call a bunch of people and be like, hey, like, why is she in secondary inspection? We still don't know. And so I've been in and out of the country 3 times now. It's happened 3 times. This is our friendship, guys.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, so don't think she's abusive or anything in this relationship. She's not. It's just like a beef patty.
Nope.
Yes, people, I do eat beef a lot. Contrary to popular belief, I do eat pork and beef. And probably gonna get slaughtered for this later. But anyways, I love steaks and I love bacon, and I could not imagine living out the rest of my life without bacon. Oh my god. It's good. Mm-hmm. Definitely like the cheese, the bacon. Hello onions. There's ketchup and mustard. Love the bacon. There's nothing wrong with the bacon. Like, it could be any bacon and it would be amazing. It's really good. Can I finish it?
Hi, my name is Michael, and I'm one of Aarzoo's friends, I guess. I've known Aarzoo for about 2 years. We weren't really good friends until about this past semester, so I guess maybe about 6 months.
Obviously pizzas. There's nothing to the box.
Pizza. All right, what's in here?
Oh my gosh, they look like worms or like sea creatures.
And then here.
Can I just wait?
You know what that is?
It's a stromboli,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's
Okay, it looks like a dinosaur's carcass.
what?
I don't like seafood. I'm not a big, unless it's shark, stingray, cuttlefish, in some instances jellyfish. I don't eat anything else.
Jellyfish.
Yes, it's tasty. Okay.
Okay. Where I grew up in Virginia is in the mountains, so we have a lot of racial stereotypes is the best way I'm gonna put it. I try to avoid most of those types of things, but I find it very interesting hanging out with Aarzoo and seeing the different cultural things, differences about like certain like phrases or words that she says that aren't necessarily appropriate or accurate for the statement, and it's just very interesting interacting with her and seeing the cultural differences. It's so salty.
No, I'm not eating that. I have a food podcast in my podcasting class. It's called Anonymous Appetites. You should go follow us on Instagram so you can see all the foods that me and my partner, Anastasia, we pick for each other. Okay, no. Yeah, no. I'm a digital media major at University of Valley Forge, which is about an hour from Philly, and I love art. I've always loved art. I love seeing things visual. I'm a visual person, and going back to India, I want to produce good art and not like art that's meaningless. And I love photography, and I feel like you can tell a lot by just showing people emotions they don't even know they're feeling. And I think that's one reason I love film too.
How big of a piece do you want?
A tiny. That's good.
There you go. Alright. Here we go.
Flip, flop, flip, flop, flip, flop. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I dropped food.
It's really
Moist.
yeah.
I have a Facebook page, an Instagram, and a website that I still haven't published under the name of 1Zoo3, because you know, 1, 2, 3, 1Zoo3. Anyways, I came up with this name my sophomore year for my writing class, and we all had to make a blog, and we at around midnight I was sitting with my friends, and John happened to be one of those, and he's like, Aarzoo. I'm like, what? And he's like, I know. And I'm like, what? And he says, 1, 2, 3, you know, because like 1, 2, 3, like 1, 2, 3. I'm like, I guess, I mean, it's due tomorrow morning, so I need to come up with something. So we settled for 1, 2, 3, and I still have kept it because I cannot think of anything else. Tortillas.
There's chilies and they're red. It looks like hot. Explosion.
Explosion. I don't know why I did that.
Like, you would think her coming from India, she doesn't know anything about America. Well, not a lot, but she actually like knew her stuff, so it's not like I could introduce her to anything new.
Smell like chilies. Yeah, you're not having one, girl.
No. You have to try one.
This is definitely a different kind of spice. We use a lot of spices in general that makes the food hot and spicy. This is just straight up spicy, like just chili. There's no flavor to it, you know what I mean? This is not something I would eat every day, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'll eat it now, but like I'm not gonna eat it ever again.
Yeah, I wouldn't go out and buy these.
She's just like,
Honey buns, guys.
is it cinnamon again, Kayla?
No.
Not at all? Like no cinnamon at all?
I don't think
It
so.
looks like there's cinnamon on the sides.
It could be.
Okay.
Honey buns. Oh, they're so small.
Why is it so greasy? I've never had a honey bun before, actually.
That one's really bad.
This is what I have to go through every day. He calls me dumb, and she stereotypes me. I don't care.
That was it.
It's not right.
See, I feel like there's like a waxiness to it, and it just like sticks to your top, the roof of your mouth, and you're just like,
Oh. Yes,
Just-
those.
it's
Is it
not-
supposed to be like that?
yeah, like they normally are. That's why I'm not a big fan of honey buns.
There's a little cinnamon right there. I see it.
Yep.
There's cinnamon.
Oh, boo.
You know what? When I'm making Indian food, I don't want to hear you saying anything, okay? I have a really big friend group back in India in my church, and we're really all like a really close, tight-knit community and group of friends, and we know each other's business like the moment anything happens, or we're like almost there, always together. So coming here, I had a completely different set of friends, and I didn't know people. I don't speak American culture as well as I thought I would, and so it was just like a struggle because people have what they call personal boundaries that are kind of non-existent in India. Everybody knows everybody's business, and I'm not like a pushy person. Well, I guess I am, but that was something I had to learn the hard way, to like let just people have their own space and stuff, which I still don't understand. It does not make any sense to me. But you know, I respect the culture, I respect the people, and I try being the keyword to do so.
Ooh, cinnamon, my favorite. Your turn.
Alright,
What's hot tamales?
You'll see.
they're hot and they're
No duh, Michael.
I mean,
Calm down, please. You make it.
alright. Put out your hands.
Good.
Why do you look like pills?
Are you kidding me right
Come on, Michael.
now? 1, 2, 3. Put the whole thing in there.
I feel like I'm chewing Big Red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who eats this for a snack? It's disgusting. It's a good experience. I love trying food and trying new cultures and everything, and that's why I love traveling. And one of the reasons coming to America for me was food. Like, a lot of people are like, they eat so they can live. I live so I can eat. That's kind of my thing. I eat a lot, and that's pretty much me. I love food, I love culture, I love traveling, and America kind of gives me all of that. I hated anything cinnamon. I hate hot tamales. I hate cinnamon, so I hate hot tamales. I was about the glazed honey buns. I hated the anchovies. Like, why would you put that on a pizza? It smells fishy. Michael, wherever he is. The burgers from Checkers? Was that? Okay, that was amazing. Hands down, I would eat that all over again. The fries were amazing. I love that America. The people they're nice. They're mostly welcoming. It's definitely different from Indian culture, from how relationships work in India to how the relationships work in America, and it's just really different. Yes, being in America has taught me to be independent. That's a lot of like the people are just independent. They take care of themselves from a young age, and that's really great. That's something I lacked, and I'm learning to try to take care of myself, but I'm not there yet. I have my friends take care of me. I love the friendship that goes around, the spirit of adventure, the spirit of always the knowing that there's more to life and going and getting it and not being afraid. A lot of times I feel like people are really afraid of what's out there, and so a lot of Americans, like, they're everywhere. They kind of just, you know, get a backpack and get a visa and go to travel the world. I like that. Travel hippie. Yeah, but people are really nice. They're really welcoming to an extent. They love you, they help you out, they're there for you, and that's something that's similar to Indian culture. So yeah, that's me and my story. Peace out, y'all. I'm looking for green cards. If you think you have the potential to be stuck to me for like next 2 years, hit me up. I'm kidding, don't hit me up. I'm fine.